Okay, number 6. Number 6 is just like number 4 and 5. So again, I'm going to go ahead and draw a line. Oh, that's an ugly looking line. Let me go ahead and get out of, undo that line. Yeah, undo that line. Get another line here. I'm going to draw a line here where J and K and P is between J and K. Okay, so if JP happens to be 8Z minus 17, that's a Z. I'll put a line through it. It's an ugly looking Z, but there it is. And then PK is 5Z plus 37. Then the whole thing is 17Z minus 4. Okay, so we are going to set this one up. I'm going to go ahead and move this out the way. Take this and move it over here, so give me a little room to work. We're going to set this up by saying 8Z minus 17 plus 5Z plus 37 is going to equal 17Z. Let me move this over, give me a little bit more room. 17Z minus 4. Okay, good. Now we're just going to combine like terms. Here I got 8Z and a 5Z. That's 13Z. Negative 17 plus 37 is plus 20. And that's going to equal our 17Z minus 4. Now I'm going to take the 17Z and move it over here. It'll be a negative 17Z by subtracting 17Z from both sides. These cancel. Over here it leaves me negative 4Z. Here I'm going to subtract 20 from both sides. That's going to equal negative 24. Divide both sides by negative 4. You get Z equals 6. And then that would be the answer. Okay? All right. Good. That being said, I'm going to go and do the next problem. So let's go ahead and take this and shrink it down and get it out the way. All right, so now let's work on number 7. Number 7 says, find the coordinates of the midpoint of a segment with the given endpoint. So we're going to find the midpoint. All right, so the first point is 16.5, and the second point is 28, negative 13. Now, to find the midpoint, use midpoint equals the change, or excuse me, not the change, but x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. That'll give me my new x. This here would give me my new x, and this will give me my new y. So let's do this real quick. The midpoint then is going to equal, well, if I say this is 0.1 and that's 0.2, I'm going to say 5 plus a negative 13 divided by 2. That'll give me my new x. 16 plus 28. Oh, I actually did that backwards. Okay, so it should say 16 plus 28 divided by 2. That's my new x. And 5 plus negative 13 divided by 2, that would be my new y. Yeah, these are incorrect because I did the y's here and I should have did the x's. Okay, so 16 plus 28, that is 44. So 44 divided by 2 is 22. Okay, 5 plus negative 13, that would be negative 8. Negative 8 divided by 2 would be negative 4. So my midpoint then for number 7 would be 22, negative 4. All right, so let's go ahead and do number 8. Number 8, the midpoint, or the points are negative 11, 34, 47, whoop, that's not a 7. Okay, 40, let's see, 47, 0. Same formula, so M then is going to equal negative 11 plus 47 divided by 2, 34 plus 0 divided by 2. So negative 11 plus 47 is 36 divided by 2, which happens to be 18. And 34 plus 0 is still 34, divided by 2 is 17. So the point 18, 17 would be the midpoint. And let's see, number 9. Number 9, the points are negative 4, negative 14, negative 22, 9. Same exact formula, so midpoint will equal negative 4 plus negative 22 divided by 2, and negative 14 plus 9 divided by 2. So here I get negative 26 divided by 2, which happens to be negative 13. That would be my x value. And over here, let's see, I get negative 14 plus 9. That's negative 5. So that's going to be negative 5 divided by 2, which is negative 5 halves. So just go ahead and leave it like that. So that would be the answer to number 9. All right, so let's see. We did number 6, 7, 8, and 9 so far. Let's go ahead and do number 10 on this one. Okay? So number 10 is asking for the distance. Now the distance formula is the square root of. You take x plus x squared. Oh, that's wrong. Let's x minus x. Whew. X minus x squared plus y minus y squared. And let me move this out the way so I can make this a little bit bigger so I can see what I'm doing here. Right? So that's a y, and that's squared. Okay, squared. Oh. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and look at the points again. The points are, for number 9, or for number 10, the points are 43, negative 15, and 29, negative 3. All right, so let's go ahead and use this whole space here. So the distance then is going to equal the square root of x minus x. So I say 43 minus 29 squared plus, then I got negative 15 minus a negative 3 squared. Minus negative, same as plus or positive. So 43 minus 29. 43 minus 29 is 14. So I get 14 squared plus negative 15 plus 3 is negative 12 squared. All right? Now, it's important that I put these in parentheses, especially that negative 12. Because when you take negative 12 times negative 12, you're going to get 144. But if you did the opposite of 12 squared and did not put that in parentheses, you'll get negative 144, and that is not what we want. Okay? Now, 14 squared happens to be 196. So I have 196 plus 144, which happens to be 340. So the distance here then is going to equal the square root of 340.